He even goes through stances. In karate, we look at stances a lot. He's got a lot of, there's even, Zenkutsudachi is different things in here that, we go through as karate students. And it gets a little, hokey. I thought these were the coolest parts, weapons and fighting techniques and things like that. The books, it is about ninjutsu, so there's that kind of stuff in there and, how to roll and everything. And I did a lot of these with my buddies as a younger person, and, the weapons. And again, I had all these weapons and stuff, and I just thought it was neat. There's some funny things in here too that I look back on, like this one where it's like essentially how to vanish, and like the dude's like standing in the woods here, and then it's just like four steps of him just like rolling to the side and disappearing like a ninja. That's kind of funny. So there's stuff in here that's, it is what it is, right? But the fundamentals, I think the martial arts fundamentals that he's teaching here they're universal, or they should be to a certain degree with certain schools of Budo, right? It should be universal. So there's things that he's teaching. Strategic thinking and problem solving. One of the key tenets of ninjutsu is the ability to think several steps ahead and anticipate challenges, formulating solutions. That mindset's invaluable in modern life. You should be thinking ahead. Me and my wife often argue because when I drive, I'm only thinking about one step ahead. When she drives, she's thinking, she's literally thinking the whole route. And my brain doesn't work that way. Hers does, but she is a much better driver than me. Hayes emphasizes reliance on patience and foresight instead of reaction and impulsivity. So a lot of, the strategic mindset to like modern goal setting, project management, negotiating. It's important. Staying calm, thinking critically under pressure. So whatever exercises and mental practices you can have that helps you with that are invaluable. Perhaps it's ninjutsu. Adaptability is central to ninjutsu. Ninja were of transformation. They practiced changing their appearance and their tactics and using whatever approach the mission demanded. In modern life, that's crucial for managing your business, your job, your family. So embracing uncertainty, like your professional adaptability, right? Pivoting your career, economic issues in the world, right? Learning new skills to sort of skill up in your job. Those are all super important things. And this way of thinking can help you sort of manage that stuff, right? So, think of yourself as a ninja. The power of stealth and subtlety, right? Subtlety and focus. In our modern world, which is dominated by oversharing and attention seeking, just think about TikTok for a second, right? That compared to achieving personal goals quietly, celebrating your successes internally, rather than seeking that external validation is, in today's society, it's just like rare. Mental resilience and emotional mastery. So the practice philosophy behind ninjutsu places emphasis on mental toughness and emotional control, much like what Mark Devine is helping us learn with Seal Fit, right? In the Unbeatable Mind. Enduring extreme conditions, remaining calm in the face of danger. There's a story I reviewed a book in another podcast episode a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago, about a ninja. And there was a story about a ninja. The way that the mission was to take out some leader. And what they did is they went into wherever the leader was staying in his like mansion. And the ninja went in like 2 or 3 days beforehand and got under the water in like a koi pond and breathed through a reed for like a day or 2 days until they were there alone. And they popped out of that. They quietly came out of the water at night or whatever, so that they had infiltrated this mansion. But that was the method that they used for getting in. I mean, that takes an immense amount of emotional mastery. I mean, this is hundreds of years ago. Who knows if it's true, but that's the story. Mental resilience in high pressure in the world, high pressure work, your job. So he goes over some techniques like meditation, journaling, training martial arts in general, the physical training, and then living with purpose and integrity, the Bushido, the Budo. So one of the fundamental lessons through the book from Haynes' teaching is this importance of living with purpose. The ninja didn't act randomly. Every mission, every moment, every movement, every decision had intent behind it. And Hayes talks about how having that clarity of purpose in your life enabled them to navigate complex situations and political issues and stay true to the goal, whatever their goal might be. So I know a lot of people struggle with that, feeling directionless and overwhelmed. I've heard that term from people. I'm overwhelmed and being distracted, So reflecting on your own mission, your own life's mission, and how you can pursue that with focus and determination is probably priceless.